Alright, today I'm gonna talk about a little bit about Job Corps. Honestly, personally, I am a Job Corps student. I got sent home on medical leave. Honestly, I could tell you, when I first got there, a lot of ignorance, a lot of immaturity, and basically because it's a free opportunity to anybody, I feel that's the reason why there's so much immaturity when you get there. Really, one thing that does upset me the most about this is what I saw, where I was. I'm not going to bash or anything, but I'll just tell you from my experience. Um, you do have people who steal from your own roommates that'll steal from you. People that defecate on the floor, throw their stuff up in the showers, urinating on the carpets and everything. You also have staff who will cuss at you and everything like that. Um, if you are there to do for you, then do for you. I'll tell you right now, like, don't get caught up in anything. The thing that I'd say really gets to me is the age difference. You can be from 16 to 24. Now, out of that mind frame of 16 to 24-year-olds, like me, for example, before I even went when I was a kid, I heard one of my mom's ex-boyfriends talking about, oh, let's go to Job Corps. I heard they got mad bitches and stuff up in there. So now, years later, when I go, that's exactly what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 20-year-old dudes, 23-year-old dudes messing around with minors and things like that. I'm seeing the same thing with the female messing around with other dudes like that. You're supposed to be getting your life together. The thing that pisses me off even more is that they get pregnant while they're in there. I'll tell you this, if you have family support, have your family be more involved with you if you're going to go. Because me, honestly, I don't have any kids, but for me to think that my daughter could go to a place where she's supposed to get her life together and come back with a child, it sickens me. It honestly pisses me off. I mean, right now I'm currently their student body president because when I first got there, I didn't care. I was more like, I'm going to do for me, get what I need to get done. But then when I saw how they were acting, it was like, damn, like, somebody need to tell these cats they need to stop acting like this. When you first get there, you have CPP. Your first 45 to 60 days, you're going to be, being analyzed, being watched and everything like that. But necessarily, that doesn't mean that they really get out all the bad people and all the negativity. You're still going to have some people that you're going to have to shy away from and not really talk to, period. You will be paid while you're there. You get your bi-weekly allowance, I'm sorry. And as you stay there, your allowance increases. I mean, I know me right now, I get like maybe $50 after taxes. Is about 44, 45, 75. I mean, they paid for my glasses. They got me, clothes for my uniform. I got certified and everything. Like right now, I'm a certified CNA. I'm also taking up CMA, hoping to go for an LPN program. But the main thing behind this is that if you are immature, if you're not strong-minded, you don't need to go because it's crazy. I mean, I can't tell you how upset I am just seeing that. To go to a place like that and even to have my orientation, they didn't even tell me what that was going to be like. They didn't tell me that I was going to have to be dealing with things like that. And really, I'm more sensitive towards what a female goes through when she gets there. And it pisses me off because I had to go through it as well. I had to realize that the people that I was talking to, I'd be like, wait a minute, I came here to get my shit together. I came here for me. I didn't come here to be distracted by some female or somebody liking me or try to talk to me or some bullshit about, you my baby, you my boo, let's talk this, that, and the other. I mean, you could look up many, YouTube videos of Job Corps, and you'll see them up there just straight chilling. Females popping their ass and shit like that, and you'll be like, damn, like, where's the education coming at? I mean, really, as a taxpayer, being someone that's worked, through the things I've been through in my life, I feel like they should have somebody that's at these centers that's actually going to make sure that these people are learning something, because then you do also have people who are giving people just answers to things. And let's say, for instance, you got people who work with needles. You may have a trade where you got to stick somebody, draw some blood. Now, what are they really learning if they're getting answers to the test and they're studying the answers and now they got the answer, they got the certification, now they're back out on the street working. Now you got this person who's about to perform a procedure on you and they don't even know what the hell they're doing. Honestly, I say after this is all done, I'm probably going to go back, complete, and not even want to be there anymore. I didn't even realize how serious it was. I actually got sent away for a condition that wasn't even fatal to me. It was more like they didn't want to be held accountable, which was understandable, but I think it was also necessary for me to get a breather to see what was really going on. because it was like being in there, dealing with the ignorance, dealing with the tension, dealing with all the negativity at the same time. I really was able to take a step back and be like, wow, because even when I talk to my friends, it's like, well, damn, like, are you around, are you in a zoo, or are you around people who just do whatever they want to do? I mean, really, it's stupid. You got niggas in there claiming that they Bloods, Crips, they this, they that, and they writing on walls and shit. Like you talking about you trying to get your life together, but you a thug, you a G, you do this, you do that, and yeah, you will find alcohol on the campus. You will find drugs on the campus. You will find people smoking if you're trying to go to a non-smoking campus. That's the other thing that pisses me off. I wanted to go to somewhere where I'd be in an environment where I can study, do what I need to do, be focused, be around people that's going to back me up. You know what I mean? If it's government funded, well, you know what I'm saying? It's government funded, right? So they should really be doing something. But that's not the case. I mean, I've seen like some crooked staff get sent away, get fired. Teachers, even with me, my team, being part of student government, trying to do the right thing, I've had staff come to those students and then tell them, oh, you're getting a bad reputation for yourself. I don't think you should be on that right there. If it's something positive, why are you trying to tell somebody that it's not good for them? And then another thing is you have a lot of he say, she say BS, like just straight up. You have people who always want to talk about you, be in your face, be in your business, all up on you. And if you're a female, like I said, you better watch out. Because within that first time from you being there, somebody going to be all up in your ass. I'm going to just say it just like that, all up in your face, trying to mess with you, trying to talk to you. And the sad part is, when I have talked to students, when we have a student breakfast and I'm giving them orientation, I tell them from the heart how I feel. It's like within 3 days or less, they're already hooked up with somebody. They done got distracted. They're not doing what they need to do. They're not on their trade. They're not focused. And then they get sent home. And on top of that, that's another thing. You have people who are doing negative things, like a student who choked the staff, threw a chair at somebody, beat somebody's ass, got sent home, and came right back. Right back. And when I did a panel, it's a student board, you talk to the student and everything. I asked him what his problem was, what was wrong with him. Out of I say 300 to 200 something days, this kid missed over 175. So really he ain't doing nothing there but just BSing around, just fighting with people, causing it hectic, and it's supposed to be zero tolerance, but the thing that got me was this kid spent this much time there causing all this nonsense. And when I asked him about his trade, I'll go back again to government funded numbers and everything. If someone does leave on a negative note, it makes the center look bad. So 9 times out of 10, they're not going to talk about that. So now this kid gets completed, gets sent home, gets his check, gets his certification for nothing. Didn't mature, didn't realize they had to do something better with his life. He just going out there, no better than what he came in with. No, correction. He now has a certification, but he can't even do his job right. Like, I can't tell you how upset and how pissed off I am to learn that there are things like this and programs like this in the world that really could be helping us youth, helping people that have been through struggles or been through situations, and they're getting turned away. Like me, myself, I would just walk away. If I really didn't care, I would just walk away. But it's something about seeing somebody else fall down over and over again, when I know that I got hurt before, when I know that I came through something. I just feel like I have to pick somebody up. I feel like I cannot just leave anybody behind me. So I keep trying to help somebody. But really, if you really want to do this whole Job Corps thing, go in thinking that you're going to get your life together. Go in thinking you're not going to let nobody take you down or have them messing you up inside dealing with all this ignorance. Because it will get to you. And it will frustrate you. Especially when you got to live with them on the dorms. You got to see them every single day. You know what I mean? Like, that's another thing too. If you really are real, you're not going to be for all the ignorance. I've had people come there that were actually good students. A girl got the highest score there. And just the day before, when she first got there, she wanted to quit because she couldn't take all the females jumping in and out the windows. There's a lot of that too. You got people coming in and out the windows, having sex in the dorm rooms and things like that. It's crazy, man. Honestly, I feel like I should have just applied for my financial aid, told them my story, and maybe I would have got some help that way. I don't